What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and with the launch of the Ultimate Edition of Starfield less than 2 weeks away, and with Gamescom starting later this morning, I think it's more than safe to say that we are going to be bombarded with a ton of information over the next few weeks. Therefore, I wanted to take a few moments and bring you up to speed on a few things. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, and we are having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S. We're giving away 2, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winners will be announced October 1st of this year. I wish you all nothing but the best of luck. Now, one thing I want to make sure I mention as we begin is all of these videos leading up to the launch of Starfield are going to be completely and totally spoiler free. We know that review copies are out, which means unfortunately there are people who are taking advantage of that. They are leaking some information, but you will never see that here. And if I happen to share a screenshot with you, I promise to give you fair warning. Now, the first thing we're going to go over is that later today, in about 4.5 hours of posting this video on August 22nd, I will be live streaming opening night live at 10:30 a.m. Pacific. And during that time, I will be giving away 1 copy of Starfield to a lucky winner. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know exactly when I'm going live, and I hope to see all of you there. Now, as far as what we can expect to see later today, as of my recording this video, the only thing we know for certain is that Xbox is going to have a very large presence at this event. Now, what you're looking at on screen is from gamesradar.com, and I will leave a link to that publication in the video description down below, and you can see it says the following. One of the most exciting things about Xbox's appearance is the games it's bringing with it. As this post reveals, Xbox's booth is bigger than ever this year with 30 new games, 150 gaming stations, photo ops and experiences, and even a specially constructed 300-seat theater. As for what games Xbox is bringing, fans at the event will be able to experience an exclusive Starfield presentation from Bethesda. And as I said a moment ago, while we do not know what that presentation at this point is going to entail, I have a feeling they're just going to continue to give us more and more great information about the game. Now, this brings us to the next portion of the video, which is talking about the quality of the game in regard to bugs and what we can expect to see next week when it launches. Now, you can see here multiple versions have been pushed to Starfield's build to ensure it's very polished ahead of launch. Now, you can see that Starfield will launch as version 1.6.35.0, and for comparison, Fallout 4 launched as version 1.1.0.0, which does indicate that they want to see this launch go as smoothly as possible. And one thing I mentioned in a video I posted yesterday, and if you missed that, I will leave a link to it in the description down below, but I talked about the fact that we can definitely expect to see bugs when this thing launches. I mean, any game, especially a game this size, will always have bugs upon launch. Our only hope is that the game is ready for anything that may happen. They have hotfixes ready to deploy, and obviously once this thing comes out, I will keep you up to speed on everything going on. Now, one detail I'd like to share with you as we move on, and this has been a common theme I have heard from a lot of people who are actually playing that, review copy of the game, and they have been saying they have not been running into really any bugs whatsoever, which is great to hear. But again, once this thing launches, we will see what happens, my friends. Now, that is going to bring us to talking about the gameplay itself. And once again, to be clear, this information I'm sharing with you is from an interview that Todd Howard gave to IGN a little while back, and we know that this game has been compared to Mass Effect or No Man's Sky. But as you can see when talking about Starfield, he said, I think it probably has more of a feeling of Red Dead 2, like you're living in a Western fantasy. So in this, meaning Starfield, you are living this science fiction explorer fantasy. Sometimes that's being on a barren planet and nothing is going on and all that. He then continues by saying, so for me, it's the games where I feel I am rooted in the reality of this universe of the game and everything else kind of disappears. And in my opinion, when I hear the creators of this universe talk about the fact that it does feel like a Red Dead Redemption 2 in space, that sounds absolutely amazing to me. Please let me know what you think in the comments section down below, as I cannot wait to finally jump into this game. With all that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. As always, I want to thank you all for your incredible support of this channel and remind you, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. At this point, I'm going to leave you with the hype trailer for Gamescom 2023. I sincerely hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you later this morning when it goes live. And as I mention at the end of every one of these, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us.
My right to escape. Every word is a step forward. We don't know his next target, but we know ours.
Are you so easily taken in by lies?
Jury's still out on that one.
The Order has held dominion over men and their empires for centuries.
To catch me, they must see me.
Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay.
Whatever you are, come on, show yourself.
Witness the results of my training.
Pour your pain into the Brotherhood.
I want to fight this war as one of you.
USA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
I have watched you with the hourglass.
2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out.
First things first. What's your name?
Then, out of the dark, you will come into the light.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Are you ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
Need to know if you're with me.
Pull the trigger.
Whatever lies at the end of this road, this is where we belong.